Okay, better late than never, but we're going to go ahead and wrap up our intranet build and connect multiple SharePoint sites into one massive hub site. So for this example, I just went here to my intranet site. Here's the primary. I just renamed it. And then this is the carrier resources SharePoint site that I connected into the hub site. So for example, it adds this hub navigation bar to jump from site to site. So to get there, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to jump over into, go to portal.microsoft.com, and you'll have to log in if you're not logged in. This is something that you'll need to be an admin for. So what we're going to need to do is over here on the left-hand side, if you don't have it, click on the little 9 box right here, or waffle, whatever you want to call it, and click on the admin. We need to go to the admin page. Get that to load here. So if you don't have the admin rights, you'll have to get somebody who has the admin rights. So once you get to the admin page, you're going to, over on the left-hand side, click the Show All button so you can see everything. And then scroll down into your admin centers down here at the bottom. And you're going to see admin centers for all the different sections. And we are looking for the SharePoint admin center. So go ahead and click on SharePoint, and it'll open up a new tab. So the nice thing about this is when we get in here, it's pretty easy. So you're going to just stay in the left-hand menu, and right here's the sites. This will show you all sites that you've created under your Microsoft ecosystem. So I'm going to assume that we want to connect some active sites, not the ones that are deleted. But if you delete one, it does save them here for a little bit, so you can always jump over there. But for now, we're going to click on active sites. And this will pull up all of the SharePoint sites that are created inside of your ecosystem here with the 365. And keep in mind, every time you create one inside of Microsoft Teams, it's also creating one here. So if you're not careful, you can get out of control. But what we're going to do is we're going to activate the hub. So you can see this hub column right here in the middle. And down here is the one for my intranet main page. You can see right here, intranet. And it shows this is the hub site. I renamed it Command Center just for fun. But this is what we want to do. We want to activate the primary hub site. So you're going to go through all of your site names and identify the one that you want to be the primary starting point for your intranet. So I've already done this, so I can't select intranet. I'm just going to select this one just for the example. So once you click the one that you want, some menu options will pop up here, and you're going to go to Hub right here. You're going to click on it, and you're going to register this as a hub site. So we're going to click on that. You can adjust the name here. This is where you can rename it. If you want to associate some people with this hub, that's fine. But for right now, I'm just going to leave the name as it is, and I'm going to click Save. So it's going to update, and then you'll see it's now activated this SharePoint site as a hub site also. Yes, you can have multiple because you may have different departments depending on how big your operation is. But for most agencies, just one hub site will be enough. So once you activate the hub site, now you want to connect the other resources to that primary, so that way you can add different links across the top, jump back and forth here. So for example, I'm going to click this one, and you have to unselect so you have one at a time. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to click on this hub part here, but this time I'm going to associate with a hub. So I'm going to click on this, and it's going to give me an option over here to pick the primary one that I want to connect to. So I'm going to click on the one that I just created, Beacon Point Team Site, and click Save. It's going to update. And now you can see that these two are connected, just like these two are connected. So it tells you which one's which. If you make a mistake, click on it, click on Hub, change Hub Association, and you can change it to the other one, or you can just say None to delete it and remove it from the hub, and it will update it as well. Progress good, and remove it. So that's how you connect the hub back on this side. So I'm going to change this one, unregister as hub site. Okay, move it back the way it was. So once you do that and you have your hub site connected to the other resources, when you come back, you'll now have this menu bar across the top that connects those two things, and you can click on the edit button here. If you have multiple, if you hover over, and this little blue icon will pop up, and you can add additional addresses. So you'll just get the address of that other resource to connect here. So for example, I'm going to hit cancel. So you'll go to the SharePoint site and you'll just copy and paste this piece here as well. Hit edit, and if you want to add another one, link and label. So the link, if you want to link it, display name. And now I got two here. You can click over here on the left-hand side and rearrange it if you want. And then when you hit save, now you got your multiple options inside the hub site. So I'm going to go here and hit remove. Just take it back to the way it was because that was an example. So you can do that, rearrange that menu bar across the top, and now you have a hub site. The nice thing about connecting the hub site is it also allows your news articles to roll up. So anytime the carrier resource page gets updated, so like this one here, for example, was updated on June 25th, back here, that update gets pushed through. So if you've built out your communication site on the main page to accept that information, every time it's updated, it gets flashed here. That way your staff knows there's some new information and they can click on that, take it right through. So it also helps with the roll-up of information. So in a nutshell, that's how you connect different SharePoint sites to create a hub site. If you have any questions, drop them in below, throw them in the Modern Agency group, and more than happy to work through those with you. Otherwise, hope this helps and hopes it improves your agency's operations. See you on the flip side.